today we're going to do my No Pan Left Behind Singles Edition update. I'm working on my Colourpop singles that I depotted from all of my 9 pans and my 12 pan palettes, and there's a lot. I have 4 tiers here, but there's 3 tiers that only fill it up. I have somewhat of a decent update. I still have yet to finish this. At the point that I do finish this, I will move on to a different palette, or maybe my other singles palette. I'm not entirely sure, but I just want to get some more use out of this, honestly. So just as a recap, if you haven't been following me, I have already done this tier. So I've gone into all of these shades already. So I'm currently working on this one right here, which has obviously all of my warm tones in it. And then I'm also trying to finish up this one as well. And they're pretty on par with each other in terms of how many uses I have left in each. So at the end of the video, what I do is in each tier, I just tell you which ones I have left as a little bit of recap if you don't follow me, but I'm gonna go through all the shades that I have touched since my last update. I noticed in my last update, and I put it in the editing, the ones that I was pointing to was completely the wrong shades. I'm gonna hopefully try to point to the right shades today. I don't know what I was thinking last time, but anyway, so we're gonna go row by row. So in the first row, I've gone into 3 shades. So I've gone into this one, and then the shade right at the end. And actually all 3 of those shades are in this look today. I'm wearing my Colourpop Singles today because I wanted to obviously get some more use because I hadn't been going into it too much. In terms of what I have left in the first row, I only have this one and I only have this one to go. So only 2 left. And then I've gone into everything in that first row. Second row, I only went into 1 shade. I went into this shade this last month. And then I still have to go into this one. And I still have to go into these 2 as well. I think I'm pointing, no, did I point to the right 2? Yeah, those two. I'm doing it again, I pushed the wrong ones. Third row, I haven't gone into any of them this month. I've only gone into 2, so I have quite a bit left to do. I've only gone into these 2, so I have these 3 left that I need to go into, and then these 3 as well, which honestly will be pretty easy to go into. I haven't done it, so unfortunately that's what's happened this month. And then in the fourth row, I have gone into 2 shades this last update. So I've gone into this one, and I've also gone into this one right at the end. I only have 4 shades that I have to go into left in this row. We've got this one, and then these 2 at the end, which obviously it doesn't matter if it has a pan, I still need to go into. So yeah, still quite a lot of use as you can see. And then the last row, I've gone into 3 of the shades. I've gone into these 3. And then that's it. So I have to use this one, and then I have these 2 left over. So there are 39 shades in here, and I've gone into 21. So I've done a little bit over half, which I'm pleased with. And obviously, you know, I still have a little bit less than half to go, but it's looking a lot better than it did last month where I had barely any use on it. And, you know, I'm just taking my time with this. I'm not in any rush. There was a little bit of a rush, just me personally, because once I finish this, then I'm going to be depotting potentially 2 other Colourpop palettes in my collection into here. And because I've color coordinated it, I want to use everything first before I start switching everything around. Otherwise, it's going to get confusing. I know some of you said maybe move some shades to the final one where I do have space, but I don't want to do that. I'm in my system. I just want to finish my system and then potentially, potentially I'll swap it out. But there's a little bit of a project that I want to be working on for my Colourpop singles, and I can't do that until I finish this No Pan Left Behind series on them. So it's fine. It's fine. If it takes me the rest of the summer to finish it, that's absolutely fine. All right, then we have this tier, which obviously is quite purpley, and I haven't been going into too many purples lately. So actually I have less use on this one versus the previous one, but I still have a lot of use because I'd gone into it a few months ago. So let's just start with the first row. I haven't gone into any of those shades this last update, and I still have actually 5 more to use. I have to go into these 2, I have to go into these 2, and then also this one in that first row. The second row, I've only gone into one of them since my last update, which is this one right here. And in terms of what I need left over, I still need to go into these two and then also this one here. Third row, I've gone into one shade, which is this one right here. I actually went into it today. I do have quite a lot left in this one, however, so I need to get into these two right here and then also these three. So there's quite a lot left. And then the fourth row, I actually have gone into everything but 3 shades. And this last update, I did go into one shade, which is this one right here. But as far as what I need left over, I have this one I need to go into, this one, and then this one. And then the last row, I've gone into all of them because this last update, I went into this one, so hard to read what I've written, and then this one. But I've gone into all of them. That's all we need to know. So in this tier, I've gone into 23 shades. That's the same amount of shades as the previous one. So again, a little over half. So I have about the same amount for each tier, which is quite a lot of shades that I still need to go into. And like I said, I'm just going to take my time. I'm going to use it as I want to use it, when I want to use it. I did get a little overwhelmed this last month with just all of my eyeshadow project pans as well, because I've just been doing other things and wearing other eyeshadow. But if I can do looks like this, where I really enjoy it and it's kind of warm tone and, you know, works for me, then that's all that matters. I'm only really going to go into this when I want to and when it makes sense. I don't want to force myself really with any of my project pans, otherwise it stops being fun. So it is a little bit of a juggling act. You know, you have to figure out which project to work on at what point in the month. But as long as I keep having fun and it keeps it interesting that I have, you know, oh, I need to do this. Oh, I do this. But then if I feel like I have to do it, then that's when it gets a little bit not fun. So anyway, I will put up on the screen the update, just so in case you couldn't follow me, because I might have made a mistake anyway, you can see clearly visually what's left in each tier right now. Great, so that was my update for my No Pan Left Behind Singles edition, and I'm excited to just keep doing this and just work through my singles. They were neglected for a long time. You know, once I depotted them into this palette tiered sort of palette staggering system, I don't know what it's called. Once I did that, I just felt like I was neglecting them even more, and it just goes to show, like, I have so many Colourpop shades and I actually didn't keep all of them. I did get rid of a lot of duplicates, and then I also have these 5 shades left over because I can't really fit them. So potentially I'll keep them. I just never go into them. I don't count these, to be honest, in my collection at all. And I don't even think I know where they're from. Oh no, I do have them written down. So I could potentially keep these. They're just really nice shades and I just didn't want to get rid of them, but I also didn't have a spot for them in here. So there is potential to fill up the last tier, and so that's why I kind of want to depot a little bit more of my Colourpops, just because to have them all in one place actually is kind of fun. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!